It states that I'm favorable compensation. That's not correct either. I was working for Walmart in 2007, and about the 8th month, I believe, I hurt my back. Social Security disability succession also states it was for lack of medical evidence. Well, I'm fixing to show you some medical evidence. I signed documentation, so they said retrieve medical evidence. I'm not able to go out and hunt it down and give it to them. And then I was scheduled for 2 special exams at our expense, they say. Both exams were scheduled with Jody Bauer, LLC. Well, the dates on here ain't right. Something ain't right. I was notified, and it says I failed to keep either appointment. Then it says your file does not contain evidence necessary to show I'm considered disabled. Well, this letter is not correct. First of all, go to number 4. The first one was canceled because of snow. And it says the physician performing is not a Social Security employee and will not make a decision for you. Well, that's not correct. First of all, the Scott Group, PLLC, doesn't say MD. Second of all, if it's paid by the funds provided for the Social Security, then yes, that place is, those folks are employees of Social Security. So you're being sent for a mental exam. Well, the Scott Group, PLLC, may have issues themselves. They might not like brown people. They might not like women. They might not like fat people. Who knows? Well, that was also set in Christian County, Hopkinsville. Now, why was a Hopkins County person being sent to Christian County? Okay, go to 5. Now, this is for Jody Bauer, LLC. Doesn't say MD. And this was on Thursday, April the 9th. Now, I called, and it's recorded at the end of the videos, and told him I was sick and I would consider it. He said, maybe you'll be better by then. Well, I wasn't. I went down, and by the time I got up out of bed and to the mailbox, they had done made their decision. Now, I don't recall any May appointment at all. I could not find a letter. Now, you have to let your caseworker, or whatever they are, your examiner, know if you can't keep the appointment. Well, the first one was snowed, February 20th. Sure to goodness y'all remember that. And the second one, I called him. Now, it says the doctor or medical person, he or she will not prescribe treatment or medication. Don't you dare believe that. Now, so far, I have caught some serious boo-boos. Or let's just be blunt, they're plain out lies. Now, if they'll lie to me, don't you think they would lie on me? Go to 8. Now, if you want help with your appeal, you can go to an attorney. However, with this accession letter that just said plain out, I failed to show up, the attorneys won't take it. And when I called Todd, I asked for a correction letter, and he said no. We don't do that. So let me get this point now. They can make the mistakes, but they're not adult enough to correct the mistakes. I called Pennyroyal Mental Health, and I asked them about their psychologist. gave me some very pertinent information. Psychologists, which LLC group must be, and Jody Bauer is, they can suggest that you go or refer you to a medical person that can write you out a prescription. Now, under Social Security's rules, if they prescribe treatment, which could be shock therapy, could be anything, or medication, and you don't do it, you don't get a check. That's what I'm reading. You need to read it too. Now, let's go to the evidence, medical evidence that they don't have enough of. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Head trauma, spinal area, hip pain, recheck, still having shortness of breath, mild chest tightness. Difficulty exercising. Well, if I'm having difficulty exercising, I'm having difficulty in anything else. 10/10/2013, location Charter Clinic. Chest pain, acute. Lung module, acute. Shortness of breath. I think that's kind of evidence there. Then on (10/25/2013) by Get You Asifa, MD. I was diagnosed with an ejection fraction of the heart, 60%. Now this is in 2013 now. This is 2015 now. And moderate aortic valve regurgitation, mild material for regurgitation, and left arterial enlargement. Now I recall very distinctly, he told me I had regurgitation. He did not tell me how severe it was. If he had told me that it was moderate, I would not have went to the YMCA. I would not have taken Loratabs. I would not have taken any pills whatsoever. That's why he didn't tell me. I didn't know how serious this was until I got off medication and went and got my medical records. Now to 17. Baptist Health Sports Medicine. Well, my leg goes out. Her symptoms are intermediate for the past year and increasing. Ascending stairs is painful. Feels like my hip goes out. Multiple traumatic injuries. Module in her lung. Now let's go down to 18. Physical examination. Okay. You can just read that. Okay, let's go to 19. Plan of care. She feels like she has to waddle to walk. Well, and I exercise it to try to be active, and it's getting more difficult. Now let's go all the way up here. Chest pain. Referring clinician Donna Tawab. I am in there for cardiac reevaluation. Yeah, read all this. I still wasn't told at that time how severe it was. So bear with me, I'm a sick woman. I'm trying to get this out there. 23A, cardiac. There you go. Apex beat, not thrusting. And then it goes down. It says aortic valve disorders, hypertensive disorders, chronic controlled. No, it wasn't. Then his plan. His plan was a nuclear treadmill, continued medication, and risk factor modification. Nuclear treadmill would kill me. Okay, if I can't exercise, can I get on a treadmill and drink nuclear stuff? I don't care what it's made of. I don't like the sound of it. Continue current medication. Okay, well that's going to be on the next level here. Risk factor modification. He did not tell me anything. He did not tell me to slow down. He did not tell me to cut back. He didn't tell me nothing. He said, you have regurgitation, yada, yada, yada. I'll write you a script. Now let's go down to 23B. Breathing, echo, shortness of breath. Cardiology. Get you SSI. MD. Not LLC, not PLLC. 24. Procedure orders. Okay, we got heart exam, EKG, medications reviewed. No, they weren't. Risks, prescription arrest, side effects. No, they weren't. Chronic pain, pain management, shortness of breath, sinus Brady 45, lung nodule, yada, yada, yada. Then go down. Order prescriptions and order warnings and override prescriptions. This means the computer was telling these doctors she don't need to have that because she's got issues. And they override. Conclusion. Okay, well, this is the conclusion on 25 of more serious issues that are serious now. 26. Excessive daytime sleep. Keep moderate. Okay? Now we're going to go to, well, you got to pardon me. I'm going to have to jump back over to sports rehab 19. Now, let's go over to 20. Lower extremity function scales. Score 8 out of 80. That's not good. Did they get that evidence? Okay. Then we're going to jump back down to 21. I've had difficulty doing any of these activities since about 2012. Okay, so it must be a little bit worse now, okay? So on and so forth. Difficulty this, difficulty that. Couldn't get any better, right? Now, we're going to drop down here to the progress report and assessment. I completed the RX, but I was fatigued. Okay. I must not be doing too good, huh? Now we're going to jump back up to 27. Diagnosis 2013. Sinus Procladia. I can't pronounce it. Come on, I'm trying to help you guys. I'm done for, but I'm trying to enlighten you guys. Okay, the 28. 913. Breathing problems. Chronic shortness of breath. Intermittently causing her problems for the last 3 years. Feeling heaviness, tightness, and chest. Has brought pictures of mold in her apartment that's likely the trigger. I've been treated with antibiotics and for repeated sinus infection. Okay, now we're going to go down to up to 29. Constant warnings and override of prescriptions. Now, I would not have this documentation unless I went and got it. This is my medical for the past 2 years. And they gave it to me anyway. They didn't tell me. 30. Now this is when I was going to see pain management. This was Dr. Sanapati, Advanced Pain Care Clinic. And I started in, I think, 2013, maybe 2012, I'm not sure. Now, this shows that I'm on Norco.
Was
and
on
all
Norco.
things is wrong. This is just a couple of papers. I've got too much documentation.
I was.
They can't find.
Not now.
Now, go down to 31. Now, it says severe low back pain, yada, 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 Dr. Sanapati. Now, he lied. There's a problem here. It said that I had no problems with the injection. It made me sick for weeks. A week or two at least. I remember that. I didn't feel too good. And when I signed off on having these injections, I was medicated with Norco. Nobody needs to sign off on anything or do anything when you're medicated. Doctors should not be allowed to do any treatments on anybody if you're already medicated. That's wrong. 32. Now go up here. I came in on that day with a cane. I was on Flexeril and Norco.
As
No,
needed.
I didn't take it as they prescribed, or I would be dead. That was in 2014. I was on those medications as needed when I was going to the Y, when I was going to college, and when I was going fishing a couple of times, and feeding the ducks. While I was popping pills, what I'd done, Social Security, wasn't an issue. It was when I come off of the medication. 33. Application for disabled parking, special parking permit. It says, I certify this person has disabilities that impairs them the ability to walk 200 feet without stopping, without the use of assistance device, without portable oxygen due to arthritic, neurologic, or orthopedic condition, restricted by lung disease, or has a cardiac condition. So, Marlena Langsford, for Dr. Santa Patty, sign this, that I'm permanently disabled. Now go up. I went to an ER in 2013, and they noted patient holding armbands in hand states it's against her spiritual belief to place them on her wrist. Well, it is. It's a barcode. Go down. Med list. In July 2013, this is a list of all the stuff I was taking. Preferred pharmacy, Massillville Pharmacy. As long as I was taking this, Social Security didn't have any problems. Go down. Month of 7, 2013, I go in for triage for painful urination. My blood pressure is 185/83. I'm alert and in distress. Pain level now 7 out of 10. Physical assessment appears in no acute distress.
Now for video 2.